Greetings to you all, and welcome back to Let's Play Micro Machines with me, Ortega Omega. Now then, 2 races remain, and our next one is going to be the final Formula 1 track. Once again, we're going to be going to another one of those pool tables. Chalk Dust Chicane. Oddly difficult to say. Now this pool table is a vibrant red colour. Not many pool tables that I've seen are in fact red, but alright, we'll roll with that. Now, the quirky gimmick to this level is the fact that when we go through the holes in the table, it in fact takes us to another table. A completely different table, completely separate from the first one. It doesn't make any sense in physics terms, but it's a game, so that's fine. The other thing to notice about this level, which I do remember, is that it doesn't spend very long up on the edges of the table. It does a lot of time weaving around on the actual table itself, following these chalk lines and whatnot. Then it gives you a very short little section here, up on the edge between the cards, and then you're back down on the tables to finish the lap. So really, out of all of the pool table levels, this one's probably the easiest. Just because you spend the whole time pretty much going around what is a standard racetrack. So, you know, it's a welcome change. It's a chance to use the Formula 1 cars in more of a out-and-out race than just seeing who can hold their nerve best up on the edges of the table, which is kind of nice. The downside to this is that in an out-and-out race where the human player is unlikely to make any mistakes and can go pretty fast, the computer has no hope in hell of ever keeping up. And what on earth has happened there? Why can't I not go down this hole? Okay, that was odd. I'm not pleased about being in second because of that. I have no explanation for what happened there. Clearly the game is just bugging out on me. That I can just about believe, but still not happy about it. Making no mistake. Out of my way, green car. Once again, the green car is going to haunt me to the end of my days. I'm completely lost to what's happening on this level now. It's like the game's just melting down on me. But we shall persevere. We shall go on. We'll be incredibly unlucky if we do lose this level because of some glitchiness there with the pool pocket. But, well, hopefully we can pull this back. I mean, we're in second place. Not in a bad situation by any means. We only need to finish second after all. Nearly happened again, but thankfully we got through this time. Obviously the hit detection on those pockets is a little non-exact. That's not a good turn of phrase, but I've gone for it. I'm going to stick by it. Yes, how very non-exact that is. I can't even remember my terrible phrases. Oh, I can blow my stuff up by going near that ball. So there we have it, we have qualified for the 24th race. It's going to be a good one. It's the final tank level. This one gets tricky. Just take a minute to appreciate the music that we have barely listened to all game long, and we'll start by shooting everyone! Getting shot millions of times! Now this is what makes this level difficult. The Lego. Very slow to travel over the Lego, and you get caught badly in this choke point. It's really hard to cross, and one person, green, has got over, which means he's getting an enormous head start. But you must not give up. You've got to keep the fire, you've got to keep killing everyone, and wait for your chance to get through. Because if 2 people get ahead and you're stuck fighting just one person, then the 2 of you are going to lose, basically. And there's my chance, I've taken it. So hopefully those 2 will stay there and fight it out. If I finish second, that's absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with the second place finish. You can hear them bouncing on the Lego in the sound effects of the game, because for some reason you can hear the Lego no matter where you are on the entire level. Don't quite understand that, but alright. Now this level is oddly long. Don't know why, I don't know how on earth I've caught you up, green. It's alright, we'll take you. Now if we can just stay ahead of you, that will be absolutely fine, because you won't be able to shoot me. That's one of these evil drafts boards. There we go. The only downside to this plan is if they're still fighting over at the Lego blocks, I now have to go through them again. But no, it looks like they finally did sort themselves out. The green orderly pattern through. Green is chasing me as fast as he can. He's not doing very well. It's a simple track, but then any track's simple when you drive at this speed. If you actually tried to stay within the lines, it'd be nigh impossible because they're all right-angled corners. But if you just cut across them like this, then you'd be absolutely fine. Okay, people on the Lego again, having a good time. So this here is going to complete race number 24. There were 24 boxes. If you're thinking, what about the giant gap in the bottom right-hand corner of the trophy screen, that's for the Rough Trucks Extra Life challenges. They're all done. You never actually get a trophy to fill that slot, which is a bit, a bit annoying, a bit sad. It would have been nice if they put, one of the big, I suppose they're called Rough Trucks, off-road vehicles, whatever they're called, monster trucks, that would do. If one of those had gone in when you've done all three, maybe only if you actually completed all three, that would have been very nice little touch. Just to complete the box, I suppose, but they didn't do that. No. Entries just never filled. So okay, no worries there. Once we've done this race, we will have every single entry filled. Does that mean that we have completed the game? No one ever said that. It just means that we have qualified for everything. All we've been doing is qualifying, remember? When you come first or second, it says qualified. Stands to reason that we're qualifying for something, not just for the hell of it. So what exactly are we qualifying for? Interesting question. Answers coming up. We have officially qualified all 24 races now. And here we have it. The final race, arguably the most difficult track, in a sports car, which I detest, and the race is entitled Win This Race to be Champion. Very inventive title. I have many lives. Let's see if we can do this. Priority is to learn the track. If I learn the track this go, then my next goes I've got a good chance of winning. But hey, if I can win it in one go, then kudos to me. We've got to at least try. So I'm expecting lots of very small bridges. You can kind of tell when one of those one ruler bridges is going to come up, because it gives you an excessively long straight with absolutely nothing on it. They can only exist horizontally. The vertical rulers are always doubles. And this is the point I was thinking of earlier, where you have two of them on the trot. I think I remember that. I barely made that crossing. Going, okay. Oh, grief. Didn't expect that one. Okay, oh, that's an evil trick. That's got to be a trick. How was I supposed to do that? Really slow? What? If you leave that ramp at any speed, this is going to fling you straight off the table. How cool. Okay, a couple of bends. I'm trying to walk this one through in my head, just so I know what to expect for the other laps. Which does mean I'm concentrating, which does mean less commentary, and it does mean more falling as soon as I try to talk and give commentary. And they also result in funny noises coming out of me that are complete nonsense and don't mean anything at all, which is the very definition of nonsense. Off you go, Green. Time for revenge. Get it, ink. Okay, that's not bad. Just one of the rulers. Yep, yeah, here we go. See, we're learning, we're learning. Brake before every bend and we're doing alright. I have two of these to cross. And brake, and corner. See? Once you understand the tracks, none of the levels in this game are particularly deadly, I suppose. I might just skip this red thing that sent me to my doom last time. Hit that, whatever the hell that's supposed to be. There's a white stub. They seem to be on fine form. I don't see any opposition. I'm not sure what happened to them. Maybe they got a little confused, a little... the jumps were a little too much for them, maybe. It's a difficult level, can't blame them. Computers will make more mistakes on the more difficult levels, and we are playing against the worst computers there are. Curse you, Green. Curse you, Green. If I'd fallen off then, I would have cursed you again, even though it wouldn't be your fault. How did I not plummet? No idea, but 1 lap remains. Curse you, green. Now the rules for this one are slightly different. Namely, this is the championship. Win this race to win the championship. That does not mean come second in this race to win the championship. You need to come first. Does mean I need to catch green. Not sure what's happened to red and blue, but well, who cares? I need to catch green, not them. Okay, that probably saved me, so thank you. He's also panicking and having a bit of trouble himself. So maybe I can get a bit of an advantage on him. Know roughly where I'm going, just don't fall off. Turn that way, no, not yet, there we go. It's not looking bad, it's not looking bad. I think it's just one sort of set of jumps to go. I think we got it done. There we have it, we've done the final level in the first try. That's incredibly impressive. And not something I've done, but here we go. This is our ending video. Our congratulatory little scene to indicate quite how well we've done. Challenge champion! Triple exclamation mark. There he is, it's Spider. And the credits. So I could stand here and read out all those names, or I could press the button and see that it does nothing. There's another button that does do something. And it reverts me back to the main menu. So, that's Micro Machines complete. I don't know if you were expecting some kind of fancy ending, but this game is from about 1993, something like that. Big endings weren't, you know, a prominent feature back then. This was a cheaply made game, but still very fun back in the day, and has spawned a couple of sequels. Will I be playing the sequels? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how we go. But this one's been fun. I've certainly enjoyed it. Hope you've enjoyed it too. It's quite a memorable game from my childhood. Hopefully it's the same for some of you out there. And I hope I've done it justice. It's a very simple game, very quirky game, but, you know, handling, gameplay, it's pretty damn fun. Anyway, I have been Ortega Omega. This has been Let's Play Micro Machines. Hopefully you'll join me for whatever I end up LPing next. I'll see you then.